Hi, this is Sean, and this channel's called Wolf Dog Moon. And on today's episode of Book Reviews, we're gonna review The Last Mountain Man, The Legend is Born by William W. Johnstone. If you like this kind of content and spoiler-free reviews, then smash that like button, subscribe to our channel for more, ring the bell for notifications, comment down below, and share with your friends. Alright, let's get into this. So, got this book a while ago, picked it up relatively inexpensively, and it's another Western style fiction, and it deals with the mythic and the mythos of the Western gunfighter, one of my favorite, if not my all-time favorite genres. Probably that, samurai warriors, and also medieval style fantasy. So right off the bat here, you got this awesome tale that starts out in The Last Mountain Man, and it extends to multiple books. So what's cool about this one is if you like this book, then you get to you get a whole series that follows along chronologically and with the characters and stuff. So you get more of what you like with this, and that's what's cool about these kind of novel collections and stuff. So this one starts out at the beginning of the creation of this character. He's known as Kirby Jensen at the beginning, and he ends up becoming known as Smoke. So Smoke Jensen. So this is a pretty awesome tale, and I'm definitely recommending it that you get into this kind of thing. And here's what it says on the back, and then The Last Mountain Man. Now, the premise of this story essentially is you have this young man. He's a teenager, and his father had gone off to fight in the Civil War, which he calls it the War of the States, which is interesting. And so the main character's father makes that distinction, and his father's name is Emmett Jensen. And so while he was off fighting in this War of the States, Kirby Jensen was left by himself to tend to the farm because his mother passed away, and kind of like of a broken heart in a way. And also his sister had run off with basically like a con man kind of, or a gambler. So his sister had run away, his older sister, and so he's left to fend for himself, and he takes care of the farm and stuff. And eventually Emmett Jensen, he is out of the war is over, and so he heads home and finds his son tending to their land and the house and stuff. And he was able to survive on his own, and also, you know, work with the people in the town and selling the different farm vegetables and stuff and the crops that he would grow. So right away, the main character, the protagonist, this Kirby Jensen, he is hardened by this labor and having to also grow up so soon and learn how to survive on his own. And he became a man, and without his father being around. But when his father comes back, he has a great love and admiration for his father, and so they get reunited. But right away, Emmett Jensen, the scars of the war between the states, has left their mark on him, and so he's already sickly and on his way to an early grave, so to speak. So that's where this story starts out, and eventually the last mountain man comes into play. And again, this is meant to be a spoiler-free review, and a lot of this stuff is on the back cover when you're reading it. So eventually Kirby Jensen meets up with this mountain man he's known as the Preacher, or Preacher. And this is a real colorful, interesting character, and he becomes Kirby's father figure. And so basically a gunslinger is born along the way, and this epic, awesome, hardened warrior in Kirby Jensen. He becomes known as Smoke Jensen. And so you get awesome gun battles in this book. You get awesome epic figures like him. He's the best of the best. And so if you like those kind of books, or you like those old Stallone movies like Rambo and those type of action films and stuff, Chuck Norris, and the old Clint Eastwood movies, or something like the John Wayne movies, you have movies like True Grit and stuff, then this one's going to be right up your alley, and you get to go along on this awesome journey with this Smoke Jensen character. He's right up there in the annals as a mythic figure with somebody like Jesse and Frank James. So if you like those kind of awesome things where you can really get immersed in this, it takes you to this other place, the untamed western lands, where you had these mountain men who had to pave the way and mark the trails and dig the paths and stuff for civilization to have a way to eventually take over and eclipse them, where once that transition happens, these mountain men, they don't go back to regular society. They just drift back further into the mountains and the wilderness and stuff, and they live their lives in seclusion. And so you get that awesome tale as a backdrop, where there's vast stretches of the untamed western land and these hardened mountain men, and that they've learned to survive, and they have their own type of justice, they have their own type of rules, and they have long bonds, and they've also worked with the Indians, and they fought the Indians, and they've even had relationships with the Indians and taken them for their wives and stuff. So this is an awesome tale that starts out in this issue, The Last Mountain Man, and you get to go along on this epic journey through multiple books and stuff. So my final thoughts on this one: it's an awesome tale. You get to go on this western style adventure with this awesome Kirby Smoke Jensen character. He's awesome gunfighter, and he is out to deal a sort of justice and take down these bad guys and these wicked unlawful men and stuff. And so come hell or high water, he's gonna take them down, and he's gonna get the job done. So this is an excellent story for you to pick up, and you could do it on the weekend, or I like to read these if I'm at the mechanics, waiting for my car to get an oil change, or if I'm just in between and wanting to be transported to the dusty western plains, and where you can smell the gun smoke and hear the roar of the Colt 44s and the Navy pistols. So this one does that, and so if you like that kind of thing, then you're really going to enjoy this as well. So definitely recommend this one, and we want you to check this out, and we hope that this video has helped you in some way. Comment down below if you're a big fan of William W. Johnstone and his Western style fiction. And in the meantime, we hope that this video finds you having an awesome day, and we hope that you have a blessed day and that your spirits remain high. Signing out.